I'm gonna save, because that was interesting. I like talking to those guys, even if it took 45 minutes and I ruined their fucking game. Who are you? Are you just a drunk? Probably just a drunk. Yeah, alright. Well... Oh yeah, I'm still meant to be searching for that fucking... driver. Where are you? Oh, I think I found him. Hello, I don't think I've seen you before. Can I take a look at any of this? Pile of clothes. There are clothes inside. Cheap, second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors. Ugh.
These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off. Save the what are you talking about? Haven't you heard, officer? We gotta be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things, buy eco. This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving? Look around, officer. See all those premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? We gotta keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children? But I don't have children, I think. Or it's just nature. Powerful economies expand, weak economies go extinct. This economy is really just a distraction from the cultural issues. You know, immigrants, and we're not saying that. Like, man, I just want to buy some clothes. No, fuck it, let's side with them. Save mother economy. That's the spirit. We've all got to do our part. Your part is to open the box and buy some clothes. Well, I guess we'll have a look. You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. Economical, but also trendy. Street vendor shouts. Look first hand, buy second hand, keep the economy moving. I'm gonna leave for now, because I need to keep my composure.
Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy.
Hey, it worked! Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof and sport, all in different typefaces. Good choice, officer. Mega sporty, and it's only $4.50 for you. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll buy it. Gotta prepare for the springtime, right? Street vendor seems pleased. Well, let's have a look. I'm gonna miss you, necktie, if, Oh, it's a hat! Oh, no. No. What's a windbreaker, then? So it gives me more composure. It takes away my shivers. I like my shivers. And it looks fucking terrible. Why did I buy this? I guess I'm collecting them all. Really don't want my rhetoric to come down. And dude, I don't want to be homeless. Let's not be homeless. Bum brain. Oh no, that's rude. Wonder when I'm eventually gonna find my gun, huh? Found sneakers on a pedestal of speakers. See two lowly, defeated speakers. Thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying of the land. Pair of found durable wear sneakers. Ultra series.
Officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
I'll inspect them. Yeah, we know what they are. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. Futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway. A jet black upper and a silver-lined midsole. Those sneakers, mister. Street vendor insoles. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super rare, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real. Only? That's madness. What do they do? Take down my encyclopedia. It's not worth it. Inspect the speakers. The once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them. No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The man points to the footwear. The sneakers are the stars here. But what about those speakers, though? Doesn't anybody want those speakers? These, officer? These speakers are Samoan garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them. Samoan trash? It sounds like they're from the Samoan People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat. Can I just buy the sad, conquered Samoan speakers? No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Lo-fi socialist junk. That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself. Oh, I lead a luxury life. That's right, officer. Street vendor flashes you a smile. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I got the best on sale. Well, we'll leave it there for now, and I guess we'll talk to you, since you're the only one who's actually been accused and the only one I haven't spoken to yet. There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small
You like
box.
sunglasses,
Variety of shades
officer?
and colors.
I've got the latest styles right here.
Mender takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Try the shades on. Abort! These are hideous! What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow. Damn, officer, you look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. The man nods eagerly. They're practically made for you. Oh, I'll let you have them for 2 real 50 cents. No. The lieutenant gently removes the glasses from your face, setting you free again. You're definitely not buying those. Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like those sunglasses. No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this. His hand has already risen midair, but he stops. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to interfere? Takes down my logic. I hate them. Rummage through the box instead. These are all boring. Boring, third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap ceramic plastic. Kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for show. If anything, those lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. UV magnifier. These are all first-rate sunglasses, the man declares. Premium design, superb material, very cool UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while working at your dangerous police work. Leave for now. Save. Find some actually good ones.
Lasts a lifetime, officer.
Oh, it worked. We're doing really well with those, like, low-chance rolls at the moment. I see a pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says Subinsulindic Rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone. Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture. For the first time, the street vendor's voice trails off as he watches you inspect the glasses. This is how a sea monster sees the world. You become a sea monster. Hairy, giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue. Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep. Wow, officer, you look so cool. The street vendor has picked up the pace again as you observe the world through deep-sea tinted lenses. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they got no taste, but you found them. Hey, Kim, what about these? The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back. Eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him. You look like a musician, he declares. Eyes still squinted behind his own glasses. Like a blind musician, but you could do worse. Take them if you want. Yeah, I'll take the cool ones. That was my perception. Oh no! That's fine. Our perception's terrible anyway, but we get Inland Empire increase. There we go. I'll take that. Leave, please. Thank you. What we got over here? I've never been this direction, so it's all new to me. I thought we'd been everywhere. What do my current ones do? Add to visual calculus, but I like my Inland Empire. What do they look like? Oh, so much cooler. I'm gonna miss you, perception, and I'll have to upgrade you, but I like it. You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
Officer. Everything's cool here.
Gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool.
Oh, I love him. He makes both hands into a finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air. Pow! Really? You think I'm cool?
Yeah, you got style. You got personal style. You know what
I
you
look
like.
disastrous, my man. He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
Menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on. Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions. Can I persuade him to give me some fucking money? You fucking kidding? He looks so poor though. But I've got a high chance of doing it, so I guess. Start with a little compliment and work your way up from there. It's about business, remember? Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force? Oh, okay. The man stops, his face suddenly serious, but why, officer? Think of it as investment. Think of it as an investment. An investment? He raises a brow, intrigued. But what kind of investment? Investment in me, highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. Or I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relations with the RCM. That's a bribe. A guy told me I need money to live. Otherwise, it's game over. I don't want to die. Nah, risk-reward. I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic derivatives. How much are we talking about here? 10 real. 10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man. He takes a 10 note from his leather pouch. Where are you from, Sileng? Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now and all Revachol. This man probably comes from ZA. Sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty or something. An archipelago in the Samoan Isola. You're from Apricot Suzerainty, right? Apricots, fucking hell, calls to mind an era when the Sea archipelago was colonized by Revachol. Bit of a slur, in other words. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say you're from, Sea. Very cool, Sileng nods, his eyebrows furrowed. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. The Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left. Right, but isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol? Well, you're welcome. I do try to be supportive of other peoples and cultures. That's so cool, officer. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur by buying some pants and glasses? So, Sileng, what's your stance on drugs? Drugs? For a moment, he's unsure of how to respond. I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, in which case drugs are excellent. Tasty, tasty drugs. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam. Actually, I'm super into drugs. Let's say that. It's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale, or at my home, or on my person. He smiles. I actually don't like drugs. That's cool, especially after you already said you're into them. All the coolest detectives at the movies do drugs and are still very conflicted about it. Still, no drugs here. He smiles. I love this. We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam. That's even cooler. You're investigating and all that? But, he points to the goods, I'm not a lorry driver, just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that. Blatant lie, sire. He tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know any better. But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry. Who? Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater. So you admit you're a lorry driver? No, I just said I work harder than him and he's an asshole. He stops to think. Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. That's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. He spreads his arm. So you, forgot to tell me. Exactly. Such a small part of my life, it's in the rearview mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity. Sileng, my source tells me you're the one transporting drugs for the Union. Well, stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation in the harbor? Nothing, I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd. And what crowd is that? Crowd, you know, the drug crowd? No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd. He doesn't want to talk about him. He's afraid. Who are you afraid of, Sileng? Look, he looks around and lowers his voice. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up. Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it. If you don't want to have to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on. It's a she, okay? He whispers. The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady. Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Points to the power driver, dazed out. Strange. I don't know. Maybe? If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved, I told you. It could be. She was strange. He's not ruling her out. Who are these other drivers that talk? All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now. Who exactly is this lady driver of yours? The racist? Or the other one with the tattoos? He points north. All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. Okay, we're cool. Alright, he snaps back to his usual self. Ice cold! Let's cap this off with a purchase! Come walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives! Both of you, you deserve it! Well, I'll leave you to it for now. I believe we've seen everything he has for sale, so we might as well carry on. I'm glad it wasn't him. I felt kind of bad interrogating that guy. He was just doing his thing. Even if he was blatantly lying to police officers, but I guess no one fucking likes us here, so... Unsurprising. Fuck, I didn't know there was a whole fucking area down here. Where are we? Waterlock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15. What is this? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Interesting. There really is a lot over here, huh? What about you, sir? Don't think I spoke to you before. Man on Waterlock. Good day to you, officers. A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock, and on an enormous billboard has fallen down into the canal between them. First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Friend Barry, the butcher's stuck on the other side of this waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami. From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami. The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer? Do you know what caused this wreckage? Pointing at the smashed billboard and canal. I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol. Words daredevil driver sounds ominous to you. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Do you know what's further down the coast? Well, there's a fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. He thinks for a moment. Yeah, not really much else. Bombed out ruins. Can I have some of that salami? Sure thing. Got some of a slice of salami. Want some too, officer? Turns to the lieutenant. The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment and decides to go for it. Why not? He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Oh, I didn't expect that. You're a good boy, Lieutenant. Alright, see you later, I guess. I thought there'd be more to you, but I guess that's why they barely modeled you or gave you a name. Or a voice, for that matter. Alright, can I react with this? Interact, sorry. Waterlock control panel. A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes up the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal, but there's a crashed Samoan butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever up probably won't do anything. You pull the lever all the way up until you hear metal clicks against the contact pins. You're a soft clunk, and then nothing happens. Release the lever. Close the waterlock on Wednesday, huh? A spring brings the lever back into its original position. Still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? I don't know what day it is. I guess we started on a Monday? I don't actually know. I didn't check. What's this? Ooh! Some fingerless drug gloves. Brilliant. I mean, I prefer the Half-Life shit. Half-Light, sorry. That's much better. But, I guess we'll go to the pawn... not store, shop. There we go. And we'll talk to that guy. I just sort of want to talk to everyone. I need to know what the hell's going on. I can't believe I left so much behind. Some kind of machine. Antique cash register? What about this here? I love that we're getting XP for every single one of these as well, as far as I know. Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Bust of a woman. The plaque simply says day. So that's Dolores. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Well, what do we got over here? Knick-knack stand. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool there, and use it to win her back. Aww. What was that? Dig up a truly cool figurine? I probably should have put on my gloves, but oh well. Really, buddy? Come on. How are we were nailing like the 30% ones now, and we can't get the fucking actually over half? We're just shit at the things we're good at, apparently. Which doesn't make... Again. Ooh. We're doing very badly today. Come on. Should not be spending so much time picking out a cool figurine that I'm probably not even going to buy. There you go. Why, what's this? Headless man riding a horse? Headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say Found? Is that supposed to be me? Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, that's the Headless Found Rider. Who? Headless Found Rider, an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a found tracksuit. As you can see, he's missing his head. He points to the decapitated figurine. 50 cents, bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it or something. Part of the story has many interpretations. Lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head. Yeah, I'll take that. It's 50 cents. I mentioned that this figurine is supposed to be lucky. Always carry it with you. That was very smooth. That was a very smooth salesman's grin. That almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him. Win her back. Yes, buy something nice. Figurine. By the knights on horseback. Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye. Pointing the knights on horseback. Who are they? Franconierian knights. He looks at the dusty figurines in the dim light. He used to be very serious about these guys. A long, long time ago. About the blue uniforms. Not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, sure, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets. Wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing P-Tank. This is what the loyalists look like, yes. He inspects a figurine. At first, then they wisened up and got camouflage. Are these royalist soldiers? Which ones? The man peers from his glass box. Ah, those! Yeah, they are! I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colors indiscriminately. Inspect the figurines in rags. This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. Few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks. Are these even soldiers? You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? The man behind the glass answers. Yeah, they're soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think that poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't even seem like they could possibly win. Meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. Maybe. He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Maybe it might be interesting to find out what it is. Well, let's talk to him then. But not before I do absolutely everything else. Sawed-off streetlight. Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. Let your gaze run over it. The light pole has been carefully cut and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. Light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite the statement in your living room. Is that a streetlight? Yeah, officer, as you can see, it's in perfect working order. Why did you get this? It was brought to me to be altered. He leans in so the pawnbroker wouldn't hear him. We're not here to investigate the theft of city property. He pauses, studying the light, then adds, you have to admit, it's rather clever what he's done with it. How much for the streetlight? 700 real. A bargain, I dare say. 700 sounds about right. Imagine it wasn't easy sawing off that street lamp. Oh my god, I can actually buy it. What the hell would this do for me? There's no way I'm getting anywhere close to that. There's nothing else you need to know about the light. Yeah, that's probably true, at least for now. Maybe I can make him love me and he'll give me discounts. Shut up, boom boxes. They do not look like boom boxes. They look well loved and well traveled, chipped, dented, and they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. Yeah, let's have a little better look. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. Classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange, a sunset suite. Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here is the Harman Waushi W02. Made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, he says. Plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. We'll say back 12 real. What I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work? If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it for that. Or any other time you need to play a tape. Like at a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze. Kim, theoretically, could I bring it to a beach party? Theoretically, yes, but we don't have time now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party. Okay, Kim, I'll just rock out with the pawn shop owner then. You're right, Kitsuragi. Work first, party later. This is the unofficial RCM motto, yes. Oh, we're about to get our breakthrough. I want to buy that boombox. And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything and wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes. Can I do anything with it? Oh, equip it to play tapes. Okay. So we can do that? Why have I got my... No. This fucking... What are you doing? Ah, it's working! I love it! Alright, there we go. We got our thought back. I wanted to do it that way because it counts as a blip or bloop or whatever. The orb. Orb? Something. I don't remember. Why is everything here so scary? It's early in the morning. The world is a dark blue. The sparks light her face. A delicate composition of triangles. The street seems to grow longer. Like in a dolly zoom. And there's something in the air as you stand there and wave back at the shape growing smaller and smaller. Something that has always been there. A great see-through world. The tenderness you feel. The ghost of Revachol between you. Carrying your signals. A holy messenger. Holy shit, we just got +3 shivers. Ah, I love shivers. That's great. That's one of my favorite things. I'm also now gonna forever get rid of this because it sucks and I hate it. There we go. It's one of the 2 ones that open locked shit. Hey, buddy.
It's not often that I see officers of the RCM in my pawn shop.
Not what I expected you to sound like at all. Jesus, you sound like the voice in my head. The man at the counter turns to you slowly. He asks. His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector. He's watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. Actually, no. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, had any trouble lately?
Myself, though. Some of my customers have complained about the inconsistent law enforcement.
Good to know the unions suck.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Yeah, it's quite the collection indeed.
Entertained.
Is Roy high? I mean, how easy is it to find out? Not very easy at all. Do we think he is? I don't know. By the way, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by officers of the Citizens Militia? Someone else came here today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back. This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you'd met before. Oh, God. Lieutenant shifts from one feet to another. Alert. Wait, was the buyer a policeman too? She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying. Right, so let me get this straight. The lieutenant turns to you. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it. Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside. There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us. If we can find her. He looks around, worried. So, any idea where I can find this buyer? My apologies, officer. I have no idea where she went. I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went. A needle in a haystack. There's nothing you can do about it right now. You just have to hope Everett wasn't lying and the Union could track it down in time. Have people come from Everett Clare's Union come here to track that gun? Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. I asked if I have a police weapon to sell. Told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but, you know, all sorts of people come here asking for all sorts of things. Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun. The lieutenant's eyebrows raised slightly. People as oleaginous as Everett seem like they're lying even when they're being truthful. It seems that's the case. If only I knew what that meant. I sold you my gun. You, with Kim here too? That just sounded really, really bad. You were adamant you were getting rid of it. Officer, he hesitates, said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions, the unhealthy kind. He's not telling you the whole story. Seems like he's trying to spare you. I feel like there's something you're not telling me. You weren't quite yourself, officer. What was I like? You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. And I agreed to take it. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. You know, actually, how much did I sell it for? 15 real! The lieutenant looks at you, looks from you to Roy, then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. It's got to be the most... Wow. There's pity in there, too, in case you didn't notice. Well, I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further. No apologies necessary, officer. Well, at least I now know how I lost my sidearm. Of course. A boombox I bought. Should play this tape, right? What tape? Of course. It's in working order, is it still, isn't it? Just pick the tape and set it spinning. All starts with the tape. Well, you might be able to aid our investigation. I pressed the wrong thing? Oh, fuck. He definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it. And many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get the answer. And his wares, talking at him, I might give you some more clues. A guarded man like him wouldn't sell you if you asked out loud. Well, you might be able to aid our investigation. I doubt it, but I can try to answer any questions you may have. Know anything about the recent hanging? I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad business. Bad for everyone. He doesn't know anything. Actually, that's all I got. Said talking to him might give us some ideas, but I got no ideas. What the fuck? That was all we could look at, right? Let me try putting on my drug gloves and see if it lets me go again. Yeah, I'm so much smarter now I got these on.
Can I help you?
Oh, it's still locked. God, you're terrifying. There's something I want to sell. Access your pawn menu. Right, so I can't... Oh, I'm such a bastard. I can't sell any of this. I probably need this. Clothes. I'd like to sell my clothes. Not purchasing any clothing at the moment. Suddenly his gaze fixes on your tie. Steps back from the glass, and especially that tie. Swallows the photons around it, and I have no need for a necrotic object. Your mother is a necrotic object. I'm fun. Look at me sparkle at the light of your projector. I don't have anything to sell at the moment, then. Okay. Damn it. Kind of annoying, but oh well. Do I have any more of these? The 15th Indo tribe, huh?